we've done so much. We've really taken the organization to, if you like, a pinnacle, to a real point where we're really making a difference.
What I did realise that in the space that we're in very early on, that we were unique, and we were really good at what we do.
Jewish House isn't just a great Jewish story. Jewish House isn't just a great Eastern Suburbs story. Jewish House is a great Australian story.
When we started Jewish House, we never imagined how large it was going to grow. My brother and I thought that there was a big need in the Jewish community for a place where young people could go, a place where they could find social interconnection. If they had any problems, they could also get help. In fact, the amount of problems associated with young people and their families grew so quickly that in 1984, unheard of in the Jewish community, we developed the 24-hour crisis line. I think the community, both the Jewish community and the outer community, realise how valuable we are.
I'm very proud to be associated with Jewish House. Without Jewish House, I think there'd be people living in great stress and great illness, and in some cases not even here today. So there's no doubt that the programs that Jewish House has provided have saved lives and will continue to save lives.
The work that we do is about providing dignity and self-respect, that a person really feels like a mensch, really feels that support, and that's what we're doing together. We're really helping people, sometimes in their darkest moments, to come out, to be able to smile again, to be able to be part of the community.
Jewish House have helped us by having a place to stay where we could be safe. They also helped with Caesar's NDIS for his autism. They gave me a sense of belief that I was in the right place and that my family were going in the right direction. I think without them I couldn't have done it, because I don't know of any organisation that does this sort of stuff. I started volunteering on the Fridays with food. I ended up doing it for a year. I thought, these people are real good people. I realised that I'm in a safe place, good place. The people were very kind.
These are the kinds of stories that are amazing, because not only have they been touched to the point that they want to be able to help others.
I was in an abusive relationship for almost 8 years with my ex-husband. He was physically, emotionally, sexually and financially abusive, and I decided to finally leave for good. My twin boys were 2.5 years old at the time, and from deciding to leave, we ended up having 5 different homes in 7 weeks before we finally found somewhere to stay. And part of that process, and probably the safest part of that process for us, was when we were able to stay in Jewish House. It was the first place in a long time that I'd actually felt safe. I was inspired to start the Lakahi Foundation because of my journey through domestic and family abuse, and a huge part of that was Jewish House. Seeing the support that caseworkers at Jewish House provide meant that I wanted to provide that myself. And it's great that not only do we provide caseworkers at Lakahi, but we get to actually work so collaboratively with Jewish House now.
Today, more than ever, we're seeing a huge growth in need of services, but also the uncertainty and the concern is really playing with people's minds.
I live with mental illness. Many people live with mental illness. 1 in 5 Australians at any time will be experiencing mental illness. And what we've seen Jewish House do is take that out of the darkness of our lives and begin to shine a light upon mental illness. The Jewish community in the eastern suburbs, that means we can talk about it, and once we talk about it, we can support it.
Jewish House has come a long way in realising our vision, and we remain strong in our commitment to making a meaningful difference in people's lives in the future.
It's not just about having a bed, it's about making a difference to a person, and that's why it's so important to have your support, and we really appreciate it, so thank you.